Alright, so before this video gets started, where you're about to see an update of everything that's going on in this room, including the acoustic foam panel that is making this room sound a lot better. It's not quite there yet, but we're getting a lot nicer sound in this room because I'm recording with a microphone that's about 1 meter away, and as you can hear, the echo in the room is getting very, very minimal. Nonetheless though, merchandise is out. The link is in the video description for you to go and check out. You can rock this blown speaker on the front here with the Doubleson logo below it, and then on the back of the shirt, there is another thing there that is a blown speaker, really, really big as I could get it with Life's Too Short to Be Quiet, which is the motto for my channel. If you guys are interested in that, the link is in the video description. I'm making tank tops, shirts, long sleeve shirts, hoodies, and socks. So you guys can go and check that out. There's a wide range of products down there. I've also lowered the price a lot lower than what Teespring recommends for a product that is printed front and back in full color. I also had a graphics designer design this, so it looks absolutely awesome. So if you guys want to help the channel out, go down in the video description and purchase some of that merchandise. And as well as that, if you guys do purchase that and choose to, you can send me a photo of the merchandise on the Instagram and I will shout you out at the end of my video. Shout your Instagram out for you guys, so you can have a bit of incentive to purchase something like this, because your Instagram will get shouted out at the end of the video. So if you're interested, merchandise link down below. There is also a version with black text for white clothing, so you can have whatever sort of design and color you want, be it black shirt, white shirt, any other sort of color. With that being said though guys, you're about to see an update of what's happening in this room behind me. And with that being said, purchase some merchandise and hope you enjoy the video. Alright, so I haven't uploaded in a very long time. And I seem to be saying that a lot lately because it goes without saying that it's a very, very long period of time between each upload of mine. And well, I've been extremely busy with school, with work, exams just recently. And every spare second of it is devoted to like working on the house, putting mulch in, putting mowers edges in, and this area right here is probably the least complete area of the whole house, which sort of sucks that it's my view out the window, but nonetheless, it'll get there. But obviously work and YouTube and that I get paid. So I've always had this, I save money, I have a savings account, and then I've got a little bit left over, which is my sort of spending money, and that's sort of been going towards my car for the last 5 or 6 months. I've got it lowered, it's got wheels now, it's got an exhaust that I'm happy with, and as it currently stands right now, I'm happy to say that it is at least done. I know from a car guy's perspective that really is never the case, but I'm happy with how it sits right now, and I think it's time I'm going to start working on this room and getting it looking awesome, devoting time to uploading videos for you guys so you guys can enjoy this room as much as I am, and we'll get this thing looking absolutely awesome. And to show you, or to prove to you that that is the case, I have spent a fair bit of money just recently on stuff for this room. Matter of fact, it was yesterday, so nothing's here yet. But if we start over here, we'll start from the left to the right like I always like to do. I've ordered the mounts for the monitors. I haven't just found the right ones. I've ordered them, paid for them, they've shipped. So the monitors are getting mounted to the wall fairly soon. As well as that, I've also ordered the speaker mounts for the walls, which means the speakers will be going on the wall fairly soon. And once that happens, I will get some MDF and I'll start making up the base of the desk. And with saying that, I've also been to Melbourne and to a cabinet maker that sort of know on a personal level, and they've been able to hook me up with a desktop. Once I give them the dimensions, they'll be able to make me quite a nice gloss white desktop for a very good price. So I've got a desktop, custom desk made, the monitors on the wall, speakers on the wall, the mouse pad and keyboard and all that is probably going to stay. I think I'm getting a 60% keyboard from a company, which I'll have a video on fairly soon. But that is getting there. I need a new chair as well. This one's falling apart. But yeah, so that's set up. There's stuff happening to it very soon. As well as that, I have also ordered, obviously, all the cables to get the monitors up on the wall, and just some few other things for this setup. As well as that, I've also ordered a Cat 7 black cable to run over to here, because I, for whatever reason, didn't put Ethernet over here, even though I need the Ethernet for the TV and the amp and the PS4 and everything else I'm going to plug in over here. Nonetheless, I've ordered a switch for over here. So I'll have a little switch over here and then a bigger switch over here to put Ethernet into everything. I just want to hardwire in this house. I'm sick of having Australia's unreliable internet. It's to the point where I use 4G in my room. Until I set up a mesh network later down the road, I don't have the money for that. I'm just using 4G on my phone in here for anything that's wireless. So anyway, cable for the TV, the long one had broken. So I've ordered a replacement cable that is extremely expensive for long HDMI cables that are decent quality. The LEDs behind it will be going because, let's face it, 5-volt LEDs aren't very bright, and these don't cover the TV very well because the strip goes from like there to there and then there to there. It's just, I'm gonna do this LED strip because I have 4 meters of it left over. I've ordered another Wi-Fi controller, and that is what will be going behind the TV. That way I can adjust the brightness, the colors, everything from my phone, and I'll show you more on that later. Stereo currently still the same. Gonna order a hi-fi amp rack fairly soon, as well as that some speaker stands. Instead of making the whole lot, I'm just gonna buy it. That way I can have CNC machine stuff that has glass in it and gloss paint that looks like proper nice, because you can only go so good with pressure packs at home, but it's going to look really, really good. I'm pretty happy over here with this. This is obviously where the camera gear goes. Double sun up top, camera gear there, missing lenses on the camera. Missing camera is filming, chargers, LED controllers, which will go once I replace my LEDs, and action camera stuff and gimbal stuff there. The couch is the same old couch. I love it. It's super comfy. You stand on it, it's super plush, it's very, very comfortable, and it reclines on the end seats. So happy with the couch. I built this foam panel for the back wall here with foam that Parts Express supplied me with, and as far as the acoustics of this room go, it is far, far better. So very, very big improvement. I recorded some before audio, so I'll record some record some after audio, put it in a video and show you guys the differences and talk to you about how I made this. Because instead of just sticking it to the wall, of course, you know, I took it to that next extent, suspended it from the wall, put LED strips behind it, made a frame out of framing pine, and it looks 100% better to just sticking it on the wall. And then of course it has Wi-Fi controllable LEDs. So if I open an app on my phone, I can change the color to green, to red, to pink, you name it. It's sick. So I'm going to get the identical controller that relies on the identical app to control the front one. It's just going to be sick. So I'm definitely spending money on this room now. As well as that, I need speakers at the back here and mounts at the back here. As far as that order for the wires and the monitors and everything, it's so expensive. Like HDMI cables, for a 3-meter HDMI cable that is of decent quality, you're looking nearly $100, between that $50 and $100 range for a decent one that you know is not going to look terrible when you plug it in, especially now that I have a 4K TV. And 4K TV plus cheap cables equals lots of unnecessary noise and articles and shit that you artifacts, that you just don't want to see on the TV. So yeah, this room's gonna be cool. Okay, we're gonna get speakers on the back. I want to get a space heater down there too. Eventually in winter it gets very, very cold here, and being that my room is right down the end of the house, the ducted heating only goes so far. So yes, so TV is awesome. The monitor, the cable I'll fix up. I've been through everything. I'm just sort of going around the room in a checklist. I'll probably add more foam there, more foam there, more foam up there, maybe bass traps down the road. Anything to improve the sound quality in this room and get it as best as possible though. With that being said, if I just put the curtains down too, you'll get an idea as to what this room looks like at night if I dim the roof lights and turn off the back or the computer LED. This is where you get that sort of gamer room look where it becomes really cool looking. And you can see now why I really want to replace the LEDs behind the TV to get that full even coverage that you get on the LED strip at the back of the room. But nonetheless, that's going to conclude the video. If you guys have enjoyed this video, make sure you chuck a like on it down below. Subscribe to my channel because there will be plenty of videos on this room coming very, very soon. I hope you've enjoyed. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video.